My mother-in-law put nuts in the food at my wedding even though she knows I'm allergic. I've been holding this in because I don't even know how to talk about it without sounding dramatic. I have a severe nut allergy. Not a mild one. The kind where my throat closes, and I carry an EpiPen everywhere. My husband's family has known this for years. It's come up at holidays, dinners, random conversations. It's not new information. On my wedding day, my mother-in-law insisted on making one special traditional dish herself. Everything else was handled by the caterer and carefully planned to avoid nuts completely. I trusted that she wouldn't do anything careless. During the reception, I had a few bites of the dish she made. Within minutes I felt it: the tight throat, the tingling lips, the pressure in my chest. At first I thought maybe I was just overwhelmed from the day. But then it got worse. I had to leave my own reception and sit in the bathroom, trying to steady my breathing while my bridesmaid helped me use my EpiPen. Later I found out she had added crushed nuts to the dish for flavor. When my husband confronted her, she said she forgot. She acted like it wasn't a big deal because it wasn't that much. I missed part of my reception. I missed photos. I was shaky and exhausted for hours. Instead of feeling joy, I felt fear. What hurts isn't just the allergic reaction. It's the lack of accountability. There was no real apology. Just defensiveness. I keep replaying it in my head. I don't know if it was carelessness or something else. I just know that on the day I was supposed to feel welcomed into a new family, I ended up feeling unsafe. I haven't told many people because I don't want drama, but it's been sitting heavy on my chest ever since. She tried to kill you. Don't want drama? She tried to kill you at your wedding. Never see her again, and if your husband disagrees, annulment. Call bullshit. As someone who carries an EpiPen, you have to go to the ER immediately after dosing. You don't wait it out. This never happened. I spent 20 years destroying my life. I've spent the last 3.5 years paying for it, and the bill is finally due. I'm 38 years old, a third-year electrician apprentice, and I'm sitting here finally facing the physical wreckage of who I used to be. I was born into addiction. My parents were addicts. They divorced when I was a toddler, and I followed them right down that hole. I started drinking at 14. By 16, I face-planted an ATV while drunk and shattered my front teeth. I was too poor and too ashamed to ever go back to a dentist. For 2 decades, I used that shame to fuel a massive alcohol addiction. In 2014, I found my dad dead on his bedroom floor from his own demons. Instead of waking up, I spiraled. I lost my marriage. I lost custody of my daughters. I survived 8 hospitalizations for acute pancreatitis. On September 18, 2022, a doctor told me I wouldn't live to see 40. I looked at my girls and realized I was about to leave them the exact same way my father left me. That was the moment the floor dropped out. I decided right then that the cycle stopped with me. I got sober. I lived in an Oxford house for 2 years. I got into the union apprenticeship. I spent over $10,000 on lawyers to win back joint custody of my girls. Today, I have them every weekend, and I'm the stable, sober dad they deserve. But here is the true off-my-chest part. Being a success story is incredibly expensive and humbling. Because I put every dime into getting my kids back, I have nothing left. The years of neglect finally caught up to me, and I'm now in the process of having my front teeth and my very last molar pulled. I just had the first extraction at a local dental school because it's all I can afford. Once these teeth are gone, I'll have literally nothing left to bite or chew with. I desperately need partial dentures just to be functional again, but the cost feels like a mountain I can't climb on an apprentice wage while supporting a family. It is incredibly embarrassing to be a grown man who can't afford his own smile. I just want to be able to take a photo with Gracie, Lily, and my newborn Ellie without instinctively covering my mouth. I want to wash away the last physical scar of the alcoholic I used to be. I'm grinding every day to be a better man, but sometimes the weight of the past feels like it's trying to pull me back under. I'm not giving up, but man, starting over at 35 was the hardest thing I've ever done. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest. You did the hard part, dude. You got sober. The rest just requires patience. Electricians make great money, and you're getting close to journeyman wages. If you're anywhere near the southern border, head for Los Algodones, right across the border from Yuma, Arizona. Excellent dental care for a fraction of U.S. prices. Even dentures and implants. And I echo everyone here. You are an amazing father. I'm so proud of you and thank you for sharing. Keep working hard. One step at a time. No one cares about male victims. I give up. I am so disappointed, ashamed, and upset after my experience. My ex, 32F, cheated on me, 30M, on a business trip. She didn't use protection. She told me after hiding it for 6 months, only when she had to get an STD screening, and expected me to just be okay with it, because she wanted an open relationship. Then, when I tried to move out, she hit me in the face while my pregnant sister and my brother-in-law were there. Then when I left, she called the cops on me. This part one know from reading the police report. When the cops came, she said I had taken all my stuff, and that no physical altercation had occurred, and she just wanted to report the incident. However, she did it on Ring camera. In the heat of the moment, when I saw the cops show up at my front doorbell cam, I instantly thought she had called them after me, so I went to the police station to give my side of the story. I showed the cops my bloody lip, the Ring camera footage, as well as my sister's cell phone footage. They told me a no-contact order would be in effect, and not to talk to her or any of her associates, and to go stay with my sister for the evening, and that the footage I had shown them had significantly changed the facts of the case. They issued a warrant for her arrest. Rather than turning herself in, she then left the state on a business trip. She then texted me Monday morning, saying she couldn't get arrested because she needed to have a background check clear for her next work contract assignment. I was confused on why she was texting me, so I blocked her. I then spent the next few months in limbo, living with family. I lost my job because I couldn't make a 2-hour commute back to the office, and frankly I was so depressed I don't blame them for letting me go. Anyways, in the end, the Attorney General called me and let me know that my ex wouldn't face any criminal charges at all. He said the Ring footage showed her going for my dog, which I was holding at the time. I guess that's fair, but my bruises and blood were real too, and I went to a doctor that night to have them documented. It's just strange. I guess in the end my ex can lie to police, waste the justice system's time, hit me, and get away with it all without even a first-time offenders program or any financial penalty. It hurts incredibly badly. I supported her while she went through a preventative double mastectomy and reconstruction, and yet, somehow she didn't respect me enough to not just end the relationship cleanly, and instead had an affair. I feel like such a waste of a person, and I don't know what's wrong with me to have trusted and loved her so much. If she needed a background check, I would be sending that video to her employer. Let them know they hired someone violent. The system doesn't care about victims, period. It's so upsetting, and I'm so sorry you went through that. I hope things get better for you. The system is set up for justice at the right price. Most of us don't financially qualify for justice. I'm so proud of my boyfriend. My 30 female boyfriend, 25 male, and I have been together for 6 years. We met at a comedy club. They were doing an open mic, and my boyfriend was so hilarious. I'm a bit of a fitness enthusiast, and my boyfriend was a little overweight when we first got together. We started dating, and my boyfriend had no self-confidence at all. We had been dating for 3 months when I first got him to join me for a run. That led to us working out together and going for bike rides and jogs together. My boyfriend is so muscular now, and he has such high self-esteem now. But the most important part is that he loves himself, and he's happy with himself now. He tells me I helped him love himself. Honestly, I don't think I can take that credit since all I did was invite him to come for a run with me. And he's still so funny. He makes me belly laugh every day. He's gotten funnier since we met. I look at him, and I feel so proud of him. He gets all cute and shy whenever I tell him how proud I am of him. I love him so much. I always found him attractive, but my attraction has gone up a lot because he's so much more confident in himself. I'm so proud of him. Real talk, the best relationships grow together. You didn't just invite him to run, you showed him he can thrive. Keep that vibe alive, and watch your connection deepen. Confidence is contagious. To find this type of love. Wonderful.